I'm Carlos, and I will present my HouseRenting database as part of my higher diploma in Science and Computing. On the screen, you can see the original set of data, where I applied the three essential normalization rules, converting to first normal form, which means no multiple attributes in a single column, second normal form, no partial dependence, and third normal form, no transitive dependence. The result can be checked in the Crowfoot diagram with four final tables, where client table can be interested in multiple properties and holding client's personal information. In rent table, we have the contract information, such property ID, client number, rent start, and rent finish. We have a composite key between client number and property number as well. We also have the connection between property table and rent table, where property table contains the property detail, connects to the owner table, where owner can have one or more properties. To build the database, I use MySQL workbench. Here we have the house renting database, where I use the command create database and use to create and insert the data, where I created the create table client table with two columns, client number and client name, both varchar, which allow any type of character. In property table, we have one int for monthly rent. It needs to be positive, bigger than zero. Columns need some type of character inside, can't be null. We also have a foreign key that with reference to owner table and the command on the left cascade to ensure that any change will impact where necessary. Rent table as well. We have the rent table. We have a constraint check here where rent starts need to be before rent finish. It's a logical command. We have the composite key here between client number and property number will form a primary key. I also use the command insert into to add data in the columns. So when we have a table, we have the two columns and the data needs to be inserted in the same sequence. So the data here is a reference to client number and the text here is a reference to client name. Same here in rent table where we have client name, property number, rent start, and rent finish. Here we can check the results. I also add some queries where we can modify the data. I will show you the query number 19. So I'll bring HouseRenting again. Here we have the command select. And in the command select, I will check all the columns that I want to bring in my results. So here I'm setting client number, client name, and the last column will be property address. So from client table, I will join rent table by the client number. I will join the rent table with property table by the property number as well to check all the data where client name starts with the letter D. So here in the result, we can see the client number, client name, property number, rent start, rent finish, monthly rent, and property address in the same sequence. But in this query, to research by address. So we can check for properties in Dublin as well. All the properties in Dublin. We can also look by name, starting with D in case, and by address. So in the result, we can check properties in the Botanic Gardens. And we also have properties where the client starts with the letter D. I will check that in the Java. Here we have my program in Java, where we can check a property by owner, by address, or by client. Just inserting the letter D and my client again, it will be. That's how my program works. Thanks for your attention.